of the true landmark restaurants in New York City is Fresco's by Scotto. They've been there for 28 years, creating authentic Italian food and also creating an environment of welcome and hospitality. So not only do you dine in a luxurious restaurant, but you also oftentimes will get to actually see the Scotto sisters walking around the restaurant. Elena Scotto is going to join us momentarily, but she is the co-author of 3 different cookbooks, and she brings all of that same authenticity that you would get in Fresco into lasagnas that are ready to cook. All you got to do is heat them up so you can eat them up in definitely 3 flavors, or 2 flavors, excuse me. So what you have a choice of is the cheese lasagna. You can have a set of 2 of the spinach lasagna, or you can do the combo, which is going to give you 1 cheese and 1 spinach. $65.98 is the price. They are fully cooked, so all you're doing is heating them up so that they're ready for Mother's Day. If you're looking for, you know, a great side or a main course that doesn't cost a lot and doesn't require a lot of time, this is a great way to go. So I want to welcome in Elaine Scotto, who is joining us on the phone. Hi, Elaine, how are you?
Hi, and I have to apologize. I'm having some technical difficulties here, so
Honey,
I'm joining you by phone.
No worries. Never apologize. There's nothing you can do about that. So I wanted you to really quickly introduce us to your family and talk to us about that if you could first.
Absolutely. So we've been at the restaurant for 29 years. That's my mom, Marion Scotto, in the black and white jacket, and that's my sister, Rosanna, and we refer to each other as Scotto sisters.
Mm-hmm. And you all have been at Fresco's for almost 29 years, and it really is an experience when you visit that landmark location in New York. But what we're experiencing is the same authentic Italian lasagna made the same way, fully cooked. So all we have to do is heat it up so we can eat it up.
That's it. It's fully cooked. We've done all the work for you. All the pasta sheets are handmade, and then we do layers and layers of cheese. So this is like a cheese lover's dream with shredded mozzarella, 100% whole milk ricotta, pecorino cheese, and topped with a little Romano, which gives it, when you bake it in the oven, it gives it that nice little brown color,
right,
and it gets a little crunchy.
Mm-hmm. And can I tell you something? Oh, many people have seen frozen lasagnas. You can get them in the grocery store. I get it. That is not what this is. This is made like it was made in Fresco's, made like you said, with all the freshest ingredients. So 2 flavors. Let's talk about the cheese, and we'll go into the spinach.
Okay, so the cheese, like we said, it's layers and layers, 100% whole milk ricotta, shredded mozzarella, pecorino, Romano. We saute the sauce. The sauce low cooks for hours and hours. Just light touch of onion and garlic, and we use carrot just to give it that bit of sweetness. And then the pasta sheets are homemade. We cook it for you, so all you have to do is heat it up. And if it's thawed, it's 15 minutes at 350 in the microwave, 3 to 5 minutes.
And you get at least 6 nice sized slices from each tray. So you're talking about feeding about 12 people here as an entree. Let's move into then the spinach, and look at this perfect piece that I pulled out. Oh my goodness, Elaine.
Yes, so the spinach, don't think of it as a vegetarian lasagna. That's not what it is. It's a cheese lasagna with the spin of fresh sauteed spinach, garlic and oil. If you love spinach, if you love cheese, it's a wonderful spin on lasagna.
I love it. Well, listen, here's an update. We have fewer than 800, and that's total. Spinach is last call. So if you want the 2 cheese trays, please ask about that. the spinach with cheese, or ask about the combo, so that gives you one of each, and that gives you some variety here. This is a delicious, hearty kind of, Sunday dinner or Sunday supper kind of feeling, don't you think, when you eat lasagna?
I'm in heaven over here.
It is a staple in any family, and it's a staple at our restaurant. People travel all over to come and have this lasagna. So it's great. It gets shipped right to your door, and we've done all the work for you.
That's right.
Elena, I live in New Jersey, so I'm very familiar with the Scotto sisters. I've never had the great pleasure of going to your restaurant, but the cheese and the way this just melts in your mouth is amazing. The pasta sheets are light, and this is nothing like
Tender.
frozen lasagna.
No.
They're tender. And the idea that you have this in your freezer, and you always can have it in your freezer. It lasts for a whole year, or in the fridge 5 days. There's no auto delivery. That's the only downside to this.
Well, here's what it looks like when it comes to you, too. So you get these
So
trays, and
incredible.
Elena, you can actually bake them in these trays.
Yes. You can bake them in the tray. You can put them in the microwave in the tray.
Oh, wow.
And I also have to mention, they've been sold out for the longest time, so I'm happy we're back on with them.
Yeah, I'm glad too. Perfect timing too, because
Me
we
too.
might want to do the Mother's Day brunch, or if you've got the graduation parties, or just an everyday gourmet situation that you want in your home, we've got you covered. So I appreciate you pushing through the difficulties with technology. Nothing's going to stop us from talking to the Scotto sisters. And as a matter of fact, we will talk to you again later on. You'll be back with a new dessert, right, in the second half of the show.
And you don't want to miss it. It is absolutely the most delicious cake you'll ever have.
Looking forward to it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you.
All
You
right, dear.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that's the Scotto sisters. 2-pound cheese and spinach lasagnas. There's only 500 remaining in that offer.
That is worth that money, without a doubt. I mean, that was 10. Did you ever try? I made pasta one time. I had pasta noodles hanging off the back of chairs.